Welcome to this guided meditation for abundance. If you like this meditation, don't forget to like and subscribe. Sit comfortably. Put your phone on silent mode. Realize deeply that this is for you. The time you spend doing this guided meditation is your time. It is for you and for your highest good. Realize your intention. That intention is to heal whatever needs healing, so that you can receive the abundance that is here, all around you, waiting for you. And remember, healing is always about some kind of change. Something has to change for you to heal. So now you invite the openness to slow down, let go of your thinking and worrying, to release your doubts and fears, and receive peace and abundance, and the courage to let it work on you. Take a few deep breaths. Close your eyes and visualize this. You're walking by the side of the road. It's just a normal road, a gravel road on the countryside. You see fields around you. There is a light breeze. The weather is mild. And there is a forest a bit further away. So you're walking along the road a bit aimlessly. And you realize you're open for a new direction, a new discovery, for a healing discovery. So you keep following the road, but now you see there is a small path leading into the forest. And you get a sudden urge to follow this small path. So you decide to enter the forest. All is very silent, and the forest has a friendly feeling to it. And as you walk along, you feel the dampness of the forest all around you, and the smell of the earth. You feel the life energy of the forest going up through your feet and your legs with each step you take. And the life energy of the forest is all around you. And you breathe in this life energy as you're walking along. After a while, you realize the path is gone, if there ever was one. You keep going. You're not going back, not just yet. You've come this far. you abandoned the predictable road out there, and you entered a new kind of path, an unknown path. So you continue, because you feel there is an openness in this forest, that it's a forest of possibilities. There is no clear path. That's why anything is possible now. You keep walking until you reach a clearing in the woods. It's like a circle with no trees and a small hill in the middle. And you decide to walk up the hill. So you go up the hill to the top, and there you lie down on your back in the grass, and you look up at the sky, the peaceful sky with the clouds drifting far above you. It's a peaceful day. There is nothing to worry about, nothing to think about. You're just watching the clouds in the sky. Suddenly, a bright light shoots down from the sky into your crown, to the top of your head. And you know that's not sunlight, and you know that is not moonlight, but it's a divine light. It's the divine light of Reiki. And you decide to say yes to this light, to let it in. And so you start to breathe in this light through the crown, through the top of your head, taking the light down to your heart with each in-breath. And with each in-breath, you breathe in more light from the sky, through the top of your head, down to your heart, filling your heart and chest with this light. You continue taking the light down to your heart like this on the in-breath, and on the out-breath the light goes out from your heart to the rest of your body, filling it, and then it continues into the rest of the universe in all directions. So for a little while you're breathing like this. On the in-breath you take the light from the sky through the top of your head down to your heart. On the out-breath the light goes from your heart to the rest of your body and out to the universe. After a small while you get up and you walk down the hill and continue. Soon you're back in the forest again. And as you continue to walk, you come to a bridge over a creek. But you see immediately this is not a normal bridge or a normal creek. This is a bridge of pure white light and a creek of pure white light. And you realize this is the bridge of healing and change. So you enter the bridge of pure white light knowing this is Reiki energy and that you're inviting change and new boundaries in your life. You are inviting change and healing and the courage to let it work on you, bringing new paths, new ways, new possibilities. And you go down the other side of the bridge and you move on, knowing that you have passed some kind of boundary now, knowing that you left one part of the forest and entered another. You keep walking through the forest. After a while, you see a cave a bit further away. Somehow you're drawn to this cave in the woods because you feel this is a special cave. You feel this is the cave of abundance. And you suddenly get the insight that everything you will ever need is in this cave, waiting for you. But you have no idea what that might be. Will there be gold in the cave? Diamonds, maybe? Will there be a kind of a very special person that you'll meet? Will there be a spiritual master? Or will there be a book filled with holy truths and sacred wisdom? You are curious, and you know there is something important waiting for you. So you go into the cave. At first, it's totally dark. Then gradually your eyes adjust, and you can see it's a very big cave full of rocks and pebbles. And indeed, there is a treasure chest in there. It looks like an old pirate's chest. It's old and worn, like it's been through thousands of adventures, lifetimes of adventures, all over the world. And there is no lock. So you open it. And indeed, it is full of gold. This treasure chest in this cave in the woods is filled up with gold bars the size of bricks. And you realize this must be worth a fortune, that you can buy anything you want with those golden bars. You decide to take a bar in your hand to see how it feels. So you reach down, but you can't get a grip on any of the golden bars because they are packed so tightly that you can't get your fingers around any one of them. And it's impossible to turn the treasure chest over because it's too heavy. So you realize this treasure you found will have to stay in the cave. You will have to leave this gold behind. You will have to leave the abundance of gold in this cave for others to find also. And as you look at the gold in the treasure chest, the gold that you can't take home, you realize that this is actually the treasure of healing and change. This gold belongs to nobody and to everybody. This healing treasure chest belongs to you and to nobody and to everybody and to the universe. Nobody can claim this treasure chest of healing and change. Nobody can own it. It belongs to nobody in particular. And at the same time, it belongs to you and to everybody else and to the universe. This is the treasure of healing that belongs to everybody since the beginning of time and will belong to everyone until the end of time. And as you fully realize that this treasure that is greater and bigger and infinitely more important than any gold treasure ever can't belong to anyone, but only to everyone and to the universe. As you realize this, a light suddenly bursts from the treasure into your heart. It fills your heart and your chest and your entire body. This is the white healing light of Reiki. And you let this white Reiki light fill you up. Every cell, every molecule, every atom. You let the light of this universal treasure fill you up totally. After a while, you decide to close the chest. And as you close the chest, you realize that you light up the cave with your own light now. You're standing there in the cave, shining like a giant torch, with your bright light filling every square millimeter. You see everything, every stone, every little pebble, every detail. And you realize that you are this light now. You are this light, and this light is you. So you stay there for a moment, feeling the light run through you, feeling the energy circulating, feeling yourself opening up, tuning in to what is. because you're lighting up the whole cave now, you suddenly see there is a small pond further back in the cave. You didn't see it before in the dark, but now you're drawn to this little pond as if there is something important there for you to see. So you go towards the pond and look down into it, and you see your own reflection in the water, and you realize there is no abundance outside of you. There never was, and there never will be. The abundance in this world is the world itself. The abundance in this world is you. The world is the real treasure, and you are the real treasure. There is no other abundance. You realize it's time to go back to the road. You leave the cave and head back over the bridge. You go back to the clearing, and you decide to climb up the hill one last time before you go back to the road. You lie down in the grass again and look at the sky and how your own light makes everything around you crystal clear. The leaves, the grasses, the little stones, the tree branches. Your abundance make all those things exist. And you know you are all those things. And you know all those things are you. Actually, there is no separate you. You are everything. And that is the real abundance. You have everything. You are everything. You always have been, and you always will. It's time to leave the forest now. It's no problem, because you know the forest and the bridge and the cave of abundance will always be there for you. You realize you can never leave them, because they are in you. You have been visiting a place deep inside yourself, deep inside the universe. You get up from the hill and you start to walk through the forest back to the road, knowing that change has begun or will begin shortly in the next minute or in the coming days, may be very clear, may be very subtle, and that the important thing is that you invited change and healing, and that you are in good hands, that you can trust this process that you can't possibly understand, that is beyond your understanding, analyzing, thinking, wishing, and wanting. You leave all that behind you now. You leave all that behind you in that forest. The forest will take care of it, along with the dead leaves, the dead branches, along with everything else that will transform into new life. And so you reach the road. You find a piece of rock to sit on before you move on. And you sit there looking at the sky, looking down upon you, and you stay there for a minute, letting it all soak in. The healing journey you just completed, the openness you created, and the abundance that is everywhere around you and in you, and that is you. Now you're ready to move on. Life has to move on. It always does. But maybe now with greater ease, more energy, more direction. Only you will know, and only in time, if not now. And so, slowly, you invite continued insight and clarity, inspiration and self-trust, and you thank Reiki for the journey and the guidance and the healing energy that is here supporting you. And you thank yourself for showing yourself compassion by doing this healing, and slowly you bring your awareness into the room you're in, to the chair, sofa or bed you're resting in, to your body, and when you're ready you can bring your consciousness to your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and come fully back. This concludes this meditation. If you want to share your experience or let me know what you think about it, please write in the comments below. Also, if you liked it, please like and subscribe. And please remember, you can come back to this meditation whenever you need. It's always here for you. The cave of abundance is always here for you.